You're listening to the Roost podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Roost.
Hey yo.
As usual, this is James.
And this is Chell.
And we're gonna be kind of just hanging out by ourselves for today, because it's the new year. Holiday came and gone. And we're kind of just gonna relax and talk about our stuff that we're planning to do this year. So, as you guys all know, or at least maybe you don't know, Chelsea runs a business on the side, right?
Yeah, I'm an artiste, or as the internet likes to call us, a drawer.
Oh, please.
We're drawers.
Drawers?
Drawers.
Drawers?
Yes.
So basically, we're kind of going to talk about what we're doing for the next upcoming year. I figure that's a good episode.
Yeah.
And then next week, I got some awesome announcements to talk about once we end up doing it.
You have announcements?
No, next week. The stuff that we were talking about earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm working on a couple new awesome projects. I've been getting into, like, the editing mood, stuff like that. It's fun. It really is fun.
Well, it's kind of your calling thing. Like, I do the artist stuff on the side, yet I turn a wrench as my actual job. Mm-hmm. Or would love to.
Right. So, well, we're not going to...
I'm going to go cry in a corner now.
So, all right. So, let's talk more about what's going on this year. So, this year, we're going to be going to a lot of conventions, right?
I believe...
As the Roost and as your with your company. Mm-hmm. So, do you know which cons we're going to as the Roost?
Yes. Confirmed... We have a convention in February called No Such Convention in Poughkeepsie at Vassar College. I'll have a list of all the dates and everything and links to them. In February, March, we are doing Anime Boston.
Yep.
April, we are doing Anime Boston. Herpa-derp-derp-derp-derp is in Boston. Toricon.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna have a fun story after Toricon's over this year.
Right.
Is in Rochester, New York at RIT, somewhere in the middle of April. June, we do not have a convention. Mm-hmm. I decided against doing the Anime Next one.
Right.
Just because it's Atlantic City. The hotels are almost double the price of what they were at Somerset.
Well, just overall, it's not a good investment.
And it's also like a 6 hour. We might as well have tried for Otakon at that point, because we're literally going another hour-ish down the road for almost the same price. So, trust me, it's actually, for some of the large conventions, it's a big investment to do these in.
For that noise in the background, the cat woke up.
The kitten's jumping around.
So
that brings us into July for Kineticon in Hartford. It is, I know this date off the top of my head, it's July 7th through the 11th. Right. Thursdays for a pre-registered date. Con starts on Friday. I know the guests that they have, which they just announced another one.
Which one?
First off, they have the actor for Gimli.
Yep, I saw that.
And they just released Samwise.
Yes, I saw that as well.
Goonies never die, Mr. Frollo.
Oh, Jesus.
It's what they put as the announcement. It was beautiful.
Well, I mean, he's not really doing much right now anyway. Because he's always going to be Samwise.
Yeah.
Like Elijah Wood's always going to be Frodo.
Yeah. And that's still a ridiculous long ways away. Last year they had George Takei, and in fact he did walk in front of a booth. I was super happy, so my booth was graced by the presence of George Takei.
That's awesome.
Leading into August, to my knowledge, I'm running the Artist Alley and the vendors for Anabash, which is a small little gathering in Rochester, New York. We're going to have a fun little table. Mostly my assistant will be running it. Which leads us into September. I'm up in the air if I want to do it, being RockCon.
Right.
I still have very mixed reviews from what happened last year.
Right.
So that's kind of up in the air. Leading into October being Uticon, which is in Utica, New York. It is done, they choose a foundation, a medical foundation, and they donate all proceeds of vendor costs and attendance to that proceed. Mm-hmm. So the one year they did Relay for Life, the other one they did for breast cancer specifically.
Right.
I think they're probably, if anything, they're going to do a leukemia for this year.
Right.
Which leads us into November, which I would like to do Retro Game Con and split a double table with Cape and Cup.
Yeah, definitely.
And then December, we're done. We wrap up in November.
Yeah, I do have to say, doing this podcast at Cape and Cup was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. We're going to have to do that again sometime.
Yeah.
I think he wants us to be back soon anyway, so.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Well, Eric, if you're listening to this, hit us up and we'll definitely do another.
You have my numbers.
Yeah, we'll definitely do another one over there soon, where we can talk about comics, do all this different stuff. Yeah, whatever.
Yep.
So,
and hopefully gain what we lost.
Oh, yeah. For those who don't know, the last episode ended abruptly. That turns out because when you record for more than like an hour and a half, the encoding goes wonky on Audition.
So we lost like an hour of recording.
So I had to cut it off abruptly. It was terrible. But it's okay.
Thank you, Adobe. You're
recover.
ever so nice.
We'll recover from this. Yeah. It's not like it's that big of a deal. Mm-hmm. So, that's kind of our stuff. A lot of the stuff we're probably going to be doing a couple of Roost tables where we're giving away stuff. Mm-hmm. For those who don't know, or those who followed us from Retro Game Con, we were giving out amiibos at the Syracuse convention. Mm-hmm. I had someone that tried to steal an amiibo at the table, which was pretty great.
Unfortunately, that's my fault. I can actually go into a little bit of detail with that. Pretty much I have, we believe, a slight pinch nerve in my shoulder.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the stealing amiibos.
I know, but why we had to leave and we couldn't do the drawing from you two.
Oh, yeah, but we did the drawing for Lucario.
Yeah, I kind of had to leave and went to the emergency room. So, yeah. I apologize.
Well, I mean, it's like not that big of a deal when it comes down to it.
It hurt a lot.
Do you want to build a prize wheel?
I would love to build a prize wheel.
Let's build a prize wheel.
And it goes tick, 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 tick,
yes.
tick, 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 tick.
Or maybe we'll buy a prize wheel.
You can buy them really cheap.
Yeah, they're not that expensive at all.
And we can put little things on each.
Or we can, we'll write, or we can use, we can take whiteboard pieces and cut them down to fit exact and glue them on top and then write in prizes on the whiteboard pieces.
Up it.
I don't know, it'll be fun.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, so maybe we'll have a prize wheel at the first con that we work at. I'll see. It's all about investment stuff. Mm-hmm. The next thing that we're going to do is we're working on I guess I could talk a little bit about it. So one of my biggest passions that Chelsea... Basically a lot more video stuff coming from us soon. And not from... Not in I'm recording stuff for my personal channel type way. No, we're actually going to do something that's kind of associated under what we do the Roost stuff under.
Think of the Roost as a radio station and we're the morning show.
Yeah, a little bit. So, but it's going to be like a YouTube channel that has its own stuff going on. We'll be doing stuff related to Magic the Gathering, which we're huge into. At least I'm huge into. Mm-hmm. And a buddy of mine's going to be joining us when we do all this stuff. We may even do a video game side of it too, which will be super nice. I
could never be on that.
The only problem is that I can never do. I want to do something comic related, video wise, but the problem is that with the comic related stuff is that I don't have a friend that's super into it besides Eric, but Eric's not recent on anything. You're not recent either, Chels.
I can learn.
It's a lot of stuff to learn, and unless you're interested, it's not worth it.
I can do it.
Oh my lord.
So how much of it is about Martian Manhunter?
None of it.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah, see, so maybe I'll do a little, maybe what we'll do is we'll make a general nerdy channel, and I'll throw mini news snippets in there for comics, TV, stuff like that. I don't know, we'll talk about that later. That's a business thing that I have to worry about, but whatever, no big deal. So,
let's talk about the holidays. Fun.
So what'd you do for the holidays?
Pretty much Monday rolled around, took an Amtrak, went back down home, spent the whole time with Mom, had a blast. Mm-hmm. Chilled at Dragon's Den. Chilled at, I need to kill the cat. Chilled at Bubble Tea. And then, after that, pretty much you came down and we had Christmas Eve and Christmas Day together.
I mean, it was really weird, though, because, like, I did a lot of driving this Christmas. You know, stuff that I didn't really want to have to do.
But it happens. Gift-wise.
Oh, God. Chelsea's mom buys a lot of, like, small stuff, right?
Tchotchkes.
Tchotchke stuff. Yeah, you know, like...
Yeah, fun stuff.
Fun stuff to give out, fun stuff to receive, whatever, you know. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. So, I mean, it was a good holiday, I think, overall. The only thing I disliked was having to drive everywhere.
True.
I drove 4 hours to get to my mom's house, then an hour to get up to you, then an hour to get back down, then 4 hours to get back up home.
Yep.
So.
I mean, like, the only fun thing, I actually do want to do something fun, and
yeah, what's that?
I did receive a funky little gift.
Oh, gosh.
And that would be a Fitbit. I kind of want to do a mock review on this thing.
Okay, go on.
So, thing takes about an hour to 2 hours to charge. Varies on it. And I've had the thing maybe 2 weeks. I've had to charge it twice.
Right.
Past the initial charge, so it's really not that bad. The silent alarm, pretty much the whole thing starts vibrating, except it vibrates, like, up your arm, and you're like, whoa, my whole arm's going bzzz on me.
Mm-hmm.
Gets a little bit, like, with the tapping, it gets a little bit to get used to.
Right.
The only thing I don't like is the fact that it says hold the button on the side, and it goes into sleep mode. No, that just activates the stopwatch for when you work out. There's no way to get past it, because if you hold it again, it stops stopwatch. And secondly, I was working on Eric's hat, and it literally, every time I made a stitch with the crochet hook, it registered as me walking.
Well, yeah, that's because it's not supposed to be super accurate. Because you're not wearing it around your leg, you're wearing it around your wrist.
But that thing annoys me, because, like, also when I'm just sitting there, well, then it messes up the whole thing and it thinks I'm asleep. Like, there is no winning with this thing. So I threw it on the other arm, threw it on non-dominant, and it seems to not respond as sensitively. So it's weird. You need to wear it with, like, some room around it and everything. I'm so used to, like, having all my bracelets nice and taut, and this thing's just sitting there loose and all around.
Oh, Lord.
But I love the thing. It's actually a lot of fun. It definitely keeps you at, like, wow, I did absolutely nothing today kind of
type
thing.
Status.
And then you immediately are like, I need to do something. I need to walk around. And then you just start pacing around your house.
Oh, Lord. Just to get those steps in?
Yeah.
Well,
but it's a fun gift.
I mean, it's not bad. I don't know. I kind of want to get myself a smartwatch. I think, like, the
nerd.
Don't call me a nerd. Smartwatches are cool.
Nerd.
I mean, I don't want to get myself, like, an Apple Watch because I feel I don't feel like the Apple Watches are great. Geek. I mean, stop. I don't feel like the Apple Watches are too amazing. I want to get myself, like, one of the Samsung watches, like the Android Wear or whatever. Seems really cool, but it's money.
Oh, yeah.
It's expensive.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only problem with it. But I mean, besides that, everything else is great. You know, like, we're doing well here. We're probably going to record a longer episode next week.
Oh, you can go over the Steam controller, too.
Oh, yeah, I got myself a Steam... No, we're going to talk about that. We'll talk about that next week.
We're doing product reviews. We might as well.
I don't want to do product reviews.
But it's fun.
Nah, we'll pass for now.
Steam controller has clicky buttons.
It's nice. It's just weird. That's all. But, I mean, besides that, like, all's well. We're going to be putting out long-form content once we can. Yeah. You know.
Sit up.
I'm not sitting up. I'm fine.
Nerd.
I'm relaxing.
Nerd.
I'm not allowed to relax.
Nerd.
So, besides that, we are... I think we're done for today.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
It's like a 15-minute episode. So?
We did like a 55-minute episode last week.
Okay, well, I'm gonna, like, hop on and do something fun, because I want to talk about something that I've been playing on my freaking DS.
Okay.
And apparently Nintendo had the amazingly bright idea that said, hey, all these little app thingies like Candy Crush that you have to wait to get your lives back and to get certain parts back? Yeah, let's make those. But what do we make it of? Pokemon. It'll sell. Downloads, plays.
You've been playing, what, Shuffle and Picross?
Oh, yeah. Picross, it actually has a ridiculous learning curve. Because you're like, wow, this is great. I can do the 5x5s, I can do 10x10s. Wait, what is this 15x20 thing? Well, what the fuck? What do I do? Oh my god, what do I do?
Right.
And it literally is like, now you see why they have a half an hour for the timer.
Oh, God.
And then Shuffle I'm getting back into. I don't even want to open up Pokemon Rumble. It's just been sitting there unopened. I'm afraid to open up Rumble.
Rumble? Oh, right. Rumble was a thing.
I played it on the Wii and I beat it.
Yeah.
And, oh my god, I did not move for a week. I sat on my couch and beat Rumble. Except I got every single fucking character.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I went all out on it.
You know, they did a Pokemon toy game with, like, before they did Amiibos, they did, like, packs of Pokemon.
Oh yeah, where you put them on the battlefield.
It was the Pokemon Rumble U. So, like, remember how everything in Pokemon Rumble was all about having the little toys? They made one for the Wii U, except you used Amiibo toys. But the thing was that the toys never sold because no one bought the game. So they didn't go anywhere.
I need these.
Well, they don't make them anymore.
Ugh.
It was when the Wii U first came out, which is a problem because the Wii U was not selling well when it first came out. Speaking of games, I don't know, we've been watching people play Skylanders recently, and I kind of want to get into it, but it's like, do I want to spend more money? And at the same time, I'm like, I really find this stuff cool.
No, I want to play the Lego Dimensions, where you get to build a portal and you get to upload the little Lego figures into it.
I don't know, though.
Oh my god, it looks adorable.
We're going to have to look at reviews and see which one's better.
Legos.
Sega.
Lego.
Sega.
Lego.
I don't know. We'll look at it.
Legos for the win.
But yeah, I mean, like, if anybody out there has played, like, the Skylander stuff before,
Or Legos.
or, like, the Lego Dimension stuff, send us a message over Facebook, or, you know, like, Twitter, or whatever. Tell us how you like it. Because, like, I don't want to get into, like, that type of game if it's not going to be fun and expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like getting into Disney Infinity. That's, like, the one IP stuff I don't want to get into. What's wrong?
Just Disney as a whole. It's I just picture this ominous board of people looking down at you as like the giant Emperor Sith Lords looking down at you.
It's supposed to be like a sandbox type thing, but I don't know if Skylanders is or isn't. I don't know.
All I know is that the little munchkins kick themselves or throw each other off the board with it, and the little munchkins love it.
What little munchkins? Oh, the ones that you know.
Rue and the Princess.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean...
I have nicknames for everyone. Don't expect me to ever say someone's name on here.
We're gonna figure out how that goes and see if we like it or not.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll do a whole episode about how much we love one of these things next week.
Next week. Oh my god!
Yes, it's so amazing.
Insert product here. It's so amazing! It's so much fun when you put the things on the scanner for insert game here.
Yeah.
It's amazing! They go warp and swoop! And this is the best game ever and it's so much better than insert competitor here.
Well, I mean, we're gonna see how it goes because like everything's cute, right? And everything looks like it could be fun. So yeah,
Flappy flaps.
I guess we're gonna call it a night here because I'm getting tired.
You're getting tired.
I'm getting tired. And I gotta work on more stuff.
Did you just boop my nose?
I booped your nose.
Why did you boop my nose?
I booped your nose again. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for listening.
Sorry for the short episode.
Yeah, sorry for the short episode, guys. We will talk again soon. See you guys next week. Bye.